The only thing that ever happens is death and destruction. Like people being tortured in the most disgusting ways.
Well, there is literature like that, isn't there? I mean, not that I read it,
Well,
but...
I've tried to talk to my head of faculty about it, but he thinks I'm overreacting. That a vivid imagination is good.
Well, maybe he's right.
So you think I'm overreacting too?
Well, no. I can't say, but pressing this student to have counselling isn't the answer. It has to be a voluntary contract. That's why it works. But if he asks for help, well, then you know where to send him.
I don't want Lewis staying. What are you talking about?
But he's a mate.
Exactly, so I'm not going to inflict our house on him.
What?
You and your inquisitions, him being weird.
Don't be ridiculous.
Why has his dad asked you anyway? Their place is massive. I bet he's got his own bathroom and TV.
Are you ashamed of us?
No.
I mean, if he's a mate, he's not going to be counting how many bathrooms you've got.
Mum, it's not happening. Forget it. It's bad enough that I have to live here without you getting involved all the time.
Well, I've sort of promised his dad.
What?
I thought you'd be pleased.
All right. Yeah, man. Listen, I've just spoken to my mum.
Has my dad been to see her?
Yeah.
Your mum's going to put up with me for a whole month.
Well, the thing is, she's kind of changed her mind. She forgot about my sister and all her art coursework, and my dad's on nights.
Yeah, I get it. No problem.
Honestly, mate, you'd hate it. If I could live anywhere else, I'd be gone like a shot.
Yeah.
And I thought you went to your dad's anyway.
I think he's away or something.
Oh, even better. Parties every night, no parentals. I can come and spend the holidays with you.
Yeah.
So we're cool? You're not going to be homeless?
Nah, of course not. We can rock over there now if you like. Everyone's out. Fridge full of beers.
Cool. I'll go and get Ellie.
Jack not in?
He's up at the uni.
Liquid lecture, no doubt. Don't know where they find the time to actually do any work. Thanks for tea, Karen. Just pop up to the little boy's room.
He's refusing to have this Lewis to stay.
Well, I'm with him. We don't want another one wandering around in boxes.
He was a friend of Jack's.
So how come we've never met him then?
Well, that's just the point. He never hardly invites any of his mates around anymore.
He's not 5. You can't meddle in his social life.
I'm not. His dad came to me.
Oh, Karen, what is wrong with you? Haven't we got enough on with Jack and Emmy without taking on somebody else's kid?
This it?
Yep.
It's massive. What did your dad do, Lewis?
He used to be in the army when I was a kid. Now he runs a property business.
How many bathrooms you got?
Can we just go in? I'm freezing.
Wait there.
Where are you going?
Forgot my key.
You don't have to stay long.
No, I want to see inside.
You said you had an essay to do?
It's already 2 weeks late.
Okay.
Oh, Jack, what's the matter? You're the one that wanted to come.
Right. Who wants a beer? Lester could feel the storm coming. The rotting smell of the air as the dead things were carried on the wind. The darkening light of the classroom as the rain began to lash the windows. The faces of the children blurred into one. Catch. Their pencils scratching across the blankness of their minds. Lester knew he was different, special. That his trials had been given to him for a purpose. Some people are born to stand apart from the crowd, prophets in the cesspit of human weakness and greed. Lester's gift was the strength that comes from being truly alone.
Oh, come on. I've got to show you something.
It's not a dead body, is it?
No. But I've got my mum's ashes somewhere.
Oh, man.
I haven't really. They're scattered.
Your face. Oh, shut up.
He carefully erased his mother's face from his mind. Her love became a distant memory, crushed under the wheels of the lorry that snuffed out her useless life. The girl tortured Lester with her indifference, the smile that was never meant for him.
Here it is.
It's a gun.
It's an SA-80. My dad used this in Kosovo. Want to look?
No, you're all right.
It's not loaded.
I'm not scared. I'm just not into guns.
A gun is just a gun, just a piece of equipment.
Exactly. It's what you do with it. My dad says a gun just gives the nutters more power.
Yeah. Your average person shouldn't be seen a mile of these. They can't handle responsibility.
Exactly. It's just what I'm saying.
Just gotta know what you're fighting for.
Brian?
Jack, what are you doing? We're attending a break-in.
This is Lewis's house. He lives here.
It's all right, Sarge. It's only your Jack.
What the hell's going on?
Nothing.
You do know that this place is wired up like Port bloody Knox.
You didn't turn off the alarm?
7244 to control. Yeah, it was a false call out, so if you'll call the alarm company, please.
You come in now, sir.
I take it this is your son.
Yes.
I just invited some friends round.
How did you get in?
The window.
You jemmied my window like a bloody little thief.
It was open.
The thing is, son, this will be listed as a false alarm now, so it could affect your response time in the future.
Sorry.
However you enter the house, you have to deactivate the system. You do know your alarm code, I suppose?
Surely he knows the alarm code.
He doesn't. We've changed it.
He hasn't got a key.
All right, Ned.
Your son doesn't have a key to his own house.
He lives in halls of residence. He doesn't need one.
But this is still his permanent address.
Yeah. And he should tell me when he's coming. That's reasonable, isn't it? Especially if he's going to nick my whiskey.
Some folks might think you're lucky he visits you at all.
His mum, she wants to know where we are.
We're late for dinner. We'll talk about this, but not now.
Come on then, Jack. And you, love. Are you staying or are you going?
Going. I'll take him back to halls.
I'll do that for you, sir. Save you the hassle.
Right, if you'd like to check your doors and windows and reset your alarm, sir.
Ned.
Cheers, Dad. Sorry.
Your dad's well harsh.
So, this is Lewis.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, why don't you come back 2 hours for your tea?
No. Thanks. It's okay.
Come on, it's no bother.
Dad.
I'll tell you what, I'll phone Karen. See if we can sort something out.
Oh, I thought there were 3 of you.
Took Ellie to uni essay to do. This is Lewis.
Hello, Mrs. Hollins.
Hello, love. Come on in, tea's nearly ready.
Go on, Jack, take him through to the kitchen.
You are a great big softie, you know that?
Locked out of his own house. I can't believe it.
Oh, poor kid. Well, let's have him to stay tonight and then see how it goes from there.
These people have got more money than sense. They have kids and then they spend a fortune not to have them around. Bloke needs shooting.
What's that?
My art coursework.
It's called Trigger King.
Like the game?
It's a satirical statement about boys and their egos.
That's Imran Siddiqui.
Yeah.
He was shot by his 10-year-old brother.
They're all victims of gun crime.
And that's Donald Espy. He was killed in a drugs gang war. Ryan Hutchins, drive-by. Amir White, playing with his dad's shotgun. And that's that kid from the Wirral. The bullet took his head right off.
Ah, you've met Harry,
Yeah.
She's the creative one. Have you told him about your artwork?
She just did.
I think you've made quite an impression. Immy, why don't you lay the table with Lewis?
He's staying.
Yes, he is, if that's all right with you.
Thanks for letting me sleep over.
Oh, you are very welcome to stay wherever you want.
Then we started talking about this student that she's worried about.
Simon, if you chew the fat with every busybody who comes through that door...
No, she was genuinely concerned.
I can't get it off.
Oh, yeah, that ring.
You've seen it.
I gave it to Ellie.
You what? There's a name for girls like that.
Another Day at the Doctor's tomorrow night at 6. And tonight on BBC HD, A Face from the Past is very distracting in Hustle at 9. But first, Michael Portillo is in Buxton for the next Great Railway Journey.